down below so that you can be eligible for cash giveaways. The algorithm will choose you at random, and we need to have you in the comments down below. Otherwise, if we don't know who you are, we can't give you away. Not give you away. We don't give you away, but we do give away to those that are eligible some cash. So comment down below if you want a chance at the cash. Hit the notification bell somewhere over there and subscribe if you haven't already. More. Alright, you guys. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about Clickfunnels, and not because I think they're bad or have really anything bad to say about them. I actually think their format's very good. When I first started many years ago online, I never used, well, they weren't around, but I used to teach people and show people in my internal groups the concept of having a website read like a book, where it kind of controls how people move through the site and traps them in a way strategically where they can only get so far so that they receive information the way you want them to, because you have to, and still to this day, you have to control how people move through your website so you can actually get them curious enough that they can actually go and give you their information so that you can recontact them. But the reason I want to talk about Clickfunnels today, they have a massive community. There's something very wrong and dysfunctional with how some people use it, and it's not exclusive to them, but I'm going to talk about them because they have a lot of members. So in my opinion, it's dysfunctional, and I'm going to explain to you why that is. So the only way to do that, usually my videos are pretty unedited. I may chop this one up depending on how it goes, because I'm just doing it on the fly, just to make it shorter so that you're not bored watching dead air as I look around here. So let's see what the first post is. Hello, funnel hacker community. We have a question. What is your favorite Russell Brunson quote? Okay, that's fine. Who can help me build funnels for MLM, CBD-based business, TIA? So when a person posts something like this, most of the time, what ends up happening is you have a bunch of people jumping up and down thinking they're going to get a sale from this person, and a lot of these people are looking for a freebie, somebody to just work with them for free or next to nothing. One of the really bad things about this is that you end up with people that don't know what they're doing, and the mentality here is just work with anyone that's willing to do it or help you for free. But in the end, it's a ridiculous way to do things, because you're doing everything wrong, or most things wrong, and you're getting nowhere. So is it okay to get nowhere for free? Wouldn't it be better to get somewhere when you know that you're dealing with someone that's already made it and has already generated a lot of revenue? I think the latter is better. So unless you're a hobbyist and you just don't care and you have a lot of time to kill, that's a different story. Let's see here what she says. I can help. I have a CBD marketing agency. See, the largest manufacturer of CBD products and private label accounts is one of my clients. So she's relatively new. Let's see what she's up to. All right, you guys, had to do that because I did just quit smoking almost 2 years ago. So let's see what happens with her. Now, this is a way that I'm also, the reason I did that, depending on what what you're involved in on the internet, you can also, when you're first starting out, do things like this to generate some free traffic, some free leads, interact with people a little bit, and if they're curious about you, they'll take a peek at your profile like I did with her. And you see how right away when you do a mouse over like that, you see what the person's into a little bit, right? In most cases, you'll see, look, she's in personal development, although she said that she has an agency on Clickfunnels. That's what she led with, because she's trying to get a sale. And I'm not saying, that she's a bad person or that people doing this are bad people. They're desperate to sell, and logic sometimes, a lot of the time in these groups, just goes completely out the window. And it's one of my pet peeves, because people just get thrashed trying to make money with the wrong approaches. Hello, fellow lady funnel hackers. I feel like my friend request box is full of guys, and that is all I've been accepting lately, which is cool, but I'm trying to diversify my friends list to more women. Who wants to connect? New to the group. Okay. I might have more women than men, but I prefer it that way. It's alright. It's funny. Sort of, but not really. Typical guy response. What are your favorite YouTube channels? I'm doing 100 a day year-to-date challenge, and I need more inspiration to keep me producing content. See, when somebody writes something like this, if it's the truth, which I think it's just, for people to interact on the post is really why it's written that way, but you need to have ways of inspiring yourself. If you call out to the internet to find inspiration by writing something like this, chances are you're going to fail. What would be good is if he wrote this because he wants to attract like-minded people, and they're going to start commenting over here, and he's going to friend them and comment, and then he's, using this group in a way so that he can build his list. In case that's not why he did it, I don't remember if long term is one word or two. I think it's one. That is the key. When you can inspire yourself long term, you will find success more easily. And when I started making the video today, I really wanted to talk about more about the Clickfunnels, give my opinion on the community, because their community, like many others, like I said, doesn't get used the way it should, but it can be good for new people to find new people to interact with and basically get free leads. And I didn't intend to start doing this, what I'm doing right now at this moment, but I figure since we're here, I may as well and show you kind of like how you can, basically get some free traffic. So you don't want to, tell people to come check you out or anything. If they like what you wrote, they're going to check you out and they'll follow you or go to your website if it's on your profile, which it should be. And then you'll glean, friendships from that. You can also, what you always want to do is send the person a friend request. and you want to make like a screenshot of what you did and where you are. Otherwise, if they message you or friend you, see, reacted to your comment, you're not going to know who the hell they are. Sorry, you're not going to know who the heck they are. Because if you're doing a lot of this, well, unless you have a photographic memory, you're not going to be able to know and speak intelligently and connect, right? So I'm going to keep going. FB doesn't like it when we run ads direct to is what they meant, affiliate link. What about running an ad direct to Webinar Jam registration page? I am hosting the webinar. Is it okay with Facebook? This person looks like they're just asking a genuine question. Let's see. They're in Indonesia. You know, a lot of people, another thing people do, they travel around Indonesia or Malaysia where it costs next to nothing, and they talk about the, what's it called? The nomad lifestyle. But most of them aren't really making any big money at all. If anything, it's so cheap to travel around Malaysia and those parts that you don't really need a lot of money. And they try to portray it as their, financial success. It's one thing if it's spiritual success, but when they try to portray it as I've made a lot of money, it makes me laugh because it couldn't be further from the truth if that's what you're using to show people that you've generated revenue. So let's see. So with Frank, I'm going to give him a little bit of advice. So, comment, like I told you, I already did that, and now I have to take a screenshot, otherwise I'll have no clue who he is or where he came from. This is very true. Let's see what time it is. 9:40. Okay. I'm going to go work out today. I have to train some clients. I have an appointment with one of my SMMA clients, and I'm going to give a phone call to soon, in about a half hour. And the rest of the day is spent with my tech engineers and existing clients. I've been building my niche site for the past 10 months now. Started to hit an average of 100 a day. Also started to rank for some really good money keywords. Passive income was increasing rapidly. Then bam, one morning I woke up and realized I made no sales. Odd. but I waited a few more days. After day 3, still nothing. I started to worry a little. I decided to work out what was wrong. I realized that all of my affiliate links were broken. My stomach dropped. They had banned my account. So I emailed ClickBank as to why my account was banned. It was due to one chargeback I had with a new product I was promoting. One single chargeback had my entire account shut down for 90 days. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole thing. Let's see what happens here. All right, we'll skip this post. It's not for our purpose. Best way to learn Clickfunnels from scratch. Join the one funnel away Gilad. I've got a free A to Z Clickfunnels course if you want. Let me know. Now see, terrible way to do it, wrong way to do it. You never want to write that. And this person, this is exactly what I'm talking about, is looking for help. It's like the old saying, looking for love in all the wrong places if he's serious. Because most of these people have no idea what they're doing. Let's see. And if you bought something from Clickfunnels, by the way, and you bought Clickfunnels, wouldn't it be best to use their learning tools that they have built in? Wouldn't that make sense? You would think. Just people are unbelievable. It almost becomes as if they're in a social group and they prefer to be social and hang out in sort of some modified business party, having a party where the party is, typing and wasting your time, than actually working the business and doing things properly so they can get somewhere. These groups are great if you use them right, and they're poison if you use them wrong, and a lot of people use them wrong, and that's the point. What's even crazier is no one says use, I've looked through a lot of comments. You get the idea. I haven't seen yet. I haven't looked carefully at all of them. I'm skimming them. But none of them really have said, out of all these comments so far, have ClickFunnels help you with ClickFunnels. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to cut the video and I'll see you soon on the next one.